To set up first, we are joining us today on Ask Profit is Ashish Maheshwari, who is the director at Arihant Capital Markets, and Rajesh Palviya, who is the SVP and Technical and Director of Research Access Securities. Our first query that we do have is from Sudhir, who's from Bangalore. Now, Sudhir bought Tata Steel, 300 Tata Steel shares at a price of 168, and he's asking whether he should hold this position. Rajesh, I'll come up first to you. How does Tata Steel look on the charts, and what's your view on the query?
So stock is in consolidation since last couple of days. Though stock has slipped below to its near-term, short-term moving averages. So there is a weakness on the near-term structure. Looking at the near-term structure, 148 is the immediate support area for the stock. On the higher side, the major supply zone, which is placed at around 160 level. So until the stock not manages to cross above 160, it may remain in the range only. 145 to 160 would be the range for some more time. If it manages to give breakout above 160, then possibility of moving up towards 175 to 180 would be there. But it may take time. So if he wants to stay for some more months, so then he can hold on. Otherwise, in pullback towards 160, he may exit the position.
Exit the position of 160, but can hold on from a longer term. The next query that we have is from Bamsidhar, who's from Visakhapatnam. Now, he's holding ITC shares 325 in quantity at an average price of 329 rupees, and he's thinking of selling all of his quantity, and he wanted some advice on the same. Ashish, I'll come to you. Fundamentally, do you think ITC has more upside triggers? Hello, Ashish? Okay, Rajesh, you know what? I'll come up to you first. Vamsidhar is looking to sell his entire position in ITC, a quantity of 325 shares, and he's asking whether he should sell the entire quantity.
So in last couple of weeks, we have seen FMCG basket have done well, and most of the FMCG stocks have moved up. If we analyze the structure for ITC, it's almost trading near to its all-time high trajectory. And across all time frame, we are seeing the strength on the stock charts. So I think there could be some consolidation, but on a longer term, I think there is a possibility that stock may move further higher towards 560 to 580 kind of zone. So I would suggest to hold on the position in ITC at this juncture. Even if he wants to exit in ITC, I think he should follow some trailing stop loss to protect the profit. And trailing stop loss would be around 495. So till the stock is not breaking below 495, there is a possibility of 540 to 560 kind of target over a period of time.
Got it. 540 to 550 kind of target over a period of time. We seem to have some technical issues with Ashi. So Rajesh, I'll come to you with the next query as well. Now this is from Chandra, and he's holding bazaar style retail at a purchase price of 419 rupees per share at a quantity of 50, and his profits right now stand at 1.23 lakhs. And he is asking whether he should wait or sell his position.
So I guess this is the new listed stock, so I have very limited data setup for the stock. But whatever data I have, I think looking at the structure, the stock is continuously in facing the supply pressure post listing, and we believe that looking at the supply pressure, maybe we could see further more down prices in the stock. On the higher side, I think 365, 370 is the major supply zone. Until the stock not crosses above those levels, I think the stock may correct further, and possibly it may go down towards 330, 320 kind of level also. But I have very limited data setup, so I think based on the technical taking decision at this price would be little different. So, but yes, trend is still looking weak on the near-term structure.
Got it. Ashish, I'll come back to you with the same question. We have Bazaar's like in his position in Geofinance. Rajesh, I'll come to you. How does the counter look on the chart?
So we have seen a very strong rally in the stock, but since last couple of months, stock is showing some bit of corrective move. But in this correction also, stock is holding the ground on the long-term chart. If we draw a trend line on the monthly chart, upsloping trend line support is still intact for the stock. So we believe that, on the long term, yes, stock may deliver good amount of return. So he may hold on the position, and possibly on the downside, if you wish to keep some stop loss, I think stop loss I would suggest around 295. And if it's not breaks below 295, I think there is a possibility once the stock crosses above 375, there is a possible target of 460 to 480 we could see in coming months. So from my side, yes, Bajaj Geo Finance can be hold for long-term perspective.
Got it, Rajesh. The next query we have is from Seth. Rajesh, what are your views? Do they mirror Ashish's, or do you have a different outlook?
So IRFC is in correction mode. If we analyze on a daily, weekly time frame, stock is moving in down sloping channel on the daily chart. That suggests that some supply pressure is sustained supply pressure is there in the stock prices. Even on the monthly chart, also stock has broken its upsloping trend line support area. So I think in near term to short term perspective, some pain would be there in the stock prices. But for the long term, if it comes around 150, 145 kind of zone, it's attractive level again to re-enter this stock. I think stock may attempt to take support around 150, 145 zone. And if that happens, so some pullback action would come. And in the pullback, 175 to 180 is the supply zone. If it's processed, I think stock has potential to again regain to its all-time high trajectory. But it's a positional bet, not on the day-to-day trading activity. I think buy and accumulate in the decline would be the right strategy for IRFC.
Thank you so much, Rajesh. The next query we have is from Sagar Palnati, and this is about Kalyan Jewellers, and he's asking whether he should hold or sell.
I think since last couple of months, stock is in correction mode, and looking at the structure for this Avantel, I think trend is still on the weaker side. 160 should be the stop loss if they are holding the position. If it breaks below 160, I think furthermore supply pressure we could see in the stock prices, and possibly it may go down further. On the higher side, 175, 178 are the major supply zone which is placed at or almost coincide with the 20-day moving average. So I think until the stock not breaking below 160, they may hold on the position.
Got it, Rajesh. The next query, how does IDFC look on the charts though?
So stock is in downtrend. Series of lower top, lower bottom formation is taking place in the stock on the daily chart, or as well as on the weekly chart. That clearly suggests that sustained supply pressure is there in the stock prices. And looking at the structure, I think if it breaks below 70 level, I think possible downside may continue further. And in this decline, maybe stock can slide further towards 65, even 60 kind of level also. So I think stock is in downtrend. So I think a minor pullback, if it comes in the stock towards 80 kind of zone, I think one should exit because it's underperforming stock. And looking at the short term, medium term structure, we believe that underperformance is likely to be there in this stock. So I think around 80 he may exit from the position or follow the stop loss of 70 rupees. If it's break, maybe the stock can correct further.
Got it, Rajesh. The next question we have is from Akhilesh Chaudhary from Bangalore, and he's asking about the outlook for Ola Electric to date. How does the counter look on the chart?
So it's a low ticket size stock, and nothing happening in this stock. We have seen a significant cut in the stock in last couple of days, and stock has broken its important support area of 15 rupees on the weekly chart. Now stock has slipped below to its 100-day moving average also. So weakness is there in the stock prices, and now stock is now trading near to its critical support area of 12 rupees 75 paisa. That's the critical level based on the monthly chart. If it slips below to 12 rupees 75 paisa, I think furthermore weakness towards 12 rupees or 11.50 we could see. On the higher side, 15 is the challenging level on the higher side. So until stock not crosses above 15, it may remain in the downtrend, and 12 rupees to 15 rupees would be the range for some more time for the stock.
Got it. A downtrend until this counter hits rupees 15. The next question we have is from Sunil Kumar, and this is about whether one should buy Divi's Laboratories at the current level. It's trading at around 5,515 rupees a counter. I'll come to you, Rajesh. Any specific targets for Divi's Laboratories? Someone wants to enter the position?
So definitely DVs can be a buy. Based on the technical, stock is now breaking out its multi-month swing high. Stock is now trading about to October 2021 swing high. So that clearly suggests that stock has recovered from after the corrective move, and stock is now managed to give multi-month breakout. So yes, based on technical, yes, definitely one should hold on the position. And we believe that if it continues to hold above 50, 400, 5350 kind of zone, the possible target on a short term to medium term perspective, we could see towards 5800 to 6000 also. So it's a positional bet based on this long term breakout. The stop loss should be placed at around 5350. Upside target is 5800 to 6000.
Got it, Rajesh. The next the next query we have is from Neelmani Dwivedi from Raipur, and she's holding the IRB Infra stock at a purchase price of 65 rupees, and the number of shares she's holding is 1,300, and currently she's facing a loss of 5. Completely out of time. I want to thank Ashish and Rajesh for joining us, and we want to thank viewers for joining us today. Remember, we will get all your stock related queries and answered with the fundamental and technical analysis at the same time here tomorrow. But till then, stay tuned to NDTV Profit.